What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. That's right, we get two videos in one day. Now this one, I actually did not pay attention to the Datamine tab in the Discord server for Marvel Strike Force, and then I saw people talking about it, and so here we are. We're talking about this new Datamine that popped up this morning, and it looks like we will be getting Domino along with maybe someone else from the X-Force, and we will be getting a new team that, by the indications of the text here, looks like we're getting a very powerful war offense team. So this looks pretty exciting, and I thought that I've been seeing some stuff about Deadpool and X-Force lately, and I kind of realized that what I've actually been seeing is this talk about Deadpool and X-Force joining Fortnite. I know I've been seeing this somewhere in a game recently, so it looks like Marvel's doing some sort of promotion for X-Force going on right now. Not quite sure what their plan is for it, but if this is any indication, it looks like they're doing some integration of X-Force into games and stuff right now. So it makes sense to think that X-Force would be coming to Marvel Strike Force as well. But let's go back to this data mine. This data mine, it says that we're getting Domino and she's preparing for battle, and that she'll be part of a new campaign event called Serendipity. We are about to have the Taskmaster campaign event end here in the next few days, so having another campaign event come back soon is actually pretty exciting. I do like these campaign events. I know that people have problems with the orbs and the drop rates for them. A little people have been getting unlucky with Taskmaster and those orbs for the campaign event, but it is pretty friendly for people to farm someone through this campaign rather than just kind of having to shell out money through Blitz or these offers to get them. It's nice to see these constant rollout of campaign events to get these new characters. This is like the fourth or fifth one I think I've seen so far since I rejoined the game. I know we had Taskmaster. Now we're probably gonna have Domino. I think we had Karnak. I think Karnak was Karnak a legendary or a campaign event? I think he was. And then I know that we had Cyclops and his Valentine's Day one. I think I'm missing something there. And so actually, I think Cyclops and his Valentine's Day was actually like a Blitz, or it was something really weird. But it wasn't just here's a new character thrown into Blitz, have fun competing against people with 4 times your GP or CP in order to unlock this character. So it's nice to see these characters getting rolled out through things other than Blitz. Maybe one day we'll get raids back with exclusive characters with those. I remember when we got Deadpool and Thanos in raids. Those were nice a long time ago. I don't think they've done these since then, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. That's what I get for not playing Marvel Strike Force for quite a while. So anyways, Domino, it looks like she's gonna be a controller for X-Force, and then they drop this Elite War Offense thing. Now, not quite sure what this means. There's speculation that this means that X-Force are gonna be an incredibly powerful offensive team, which would be great. We have a lot of defensive teams that are getting pretty annoying. Asgardians, I know for me personally, I hate Asgardians. I don't have Fantastic Four, and I don't have Phoenix, so I don't really have any solid Asgardian counters yet. So if I can get a campaign character like this with X-Force that can counter Asgardians, I'd be happy there. So it's nice to see that we're going to get some more offensive teams, because down low, defense teams can get quite annoying. We're still waiting on Ironheart to show up, because she's supposed to be a counter for Red Skull and Hydra with power armor. We'll see how that goes. But she also always revives Deadpool and makes his chain attack unavoidable. He has that chain attack now that can apply bleed to minion enemies. So we'll see what if they get any kind of buff here. And then X-Force allies always assist basic attacks. So I'm not sure if this means that every X-Force ally is going to be assisted whenever someone uses their basic attack. We'll see, but we're going to be having a lot of assists here. And actually, we'll talk about Storm as well here in a moment as well, because she can also give assists. She can also give assists now to X-Force allies. And then on War Offense, applies offense up and reduces enemy speed bars. That seems interesting. We'll see how much the speed bar is reduced by, but if you're gonna constantly be, if it's something where like every time an X-Force ally takes a turn, it automatically reduces the enemy speed bar, that's pretty significant. And offense up on Deadpool with his executability and his chain attacks, looks like this team is going to be applying a lot of damage. You have that ultimate right now with Cable that can give him and Deadpool speed bar if they defeat an enemy, and it gains bonus damage if Deadpool's there. So we'll see how all that works. And then chance to apply evade on each X-Force ally's turn. I mean, honestly, this looks, on paper, it looks like an interesting one. We'll have to see how it plays out. And always keep in mind, these are data mines, so they are not always going to be 100% accurate. There will be things that get changed from time to time. And it looks like we've probably got another few weeks at least before she shows up with this. And we'll see how things go. Now, one thing to note is that there's this limited time lucky trait, which will be available following the next update. This lucky trait, by what we can tell here, is just like the covert tag that we got with Taskmaster, like we got with Valentine's with Cyclops and his event. It's going to be characters that you're going to be able to use in the campaign event to get these Domino orbs for her. And then it says, build an elite war offense team with Domino and XForce. So it looks like we are going to have a pretty nasty war offense team with XForce here. And then there's some stuff here about Happy Father's Day. You know, they're going to be throwing this dad joke. What do superheroes put in their soda? Just ice. And yeah, you can groan. And then there's a voting for a blitz poll. We'll see how all that works out in the future. But right now it looks like we're gonna have some fun stuff with XForce, and we go and take a look at them, and we just focus on. I've got just the XForce characters highlighted right now. Deadpool and Cable are the only two characters who have XForce tags on them, but then you have Storm, who has some pretty interesting synergy with XForce as well. I'd say Deadpool and Cable are definitely due for some reworks here. Deadpool, we've got his Bounty Hunter, which is his ultimate that can basically execute someone. It does a lot of damage. If this gets offense up, that'd be great. Then his hack and slash ability, which has the rebounding and chaining. I think this is the first time we got rebounding chains in the game. And then he can apply bleed to minion targets. We'll see what they do with this. And then his dual pistols. He was very much an anti-minion character when he came out. The problem is we've had so many teams come out since then that are full like non-minion teams that there's just really no point in using him, because he's basically here to kill minions. But when you have so few minion teams, I mean, you have Kree minions, you've got Shield, which throws out minions, but Shield as a whole is so powerful now, you can't really use them. There's not many teams that use minions, so there's really no place for Deadpool to really work as a counter. Cable as a whole, I mean, his ultimate or his passive can fill speed bar. That's just on spawn, so it doesn't really have any kind of lasting power. There's chance to apply counters to mutant allies. On the whole, doesn't really seem like a powerful ultimate. With Deadpool falling off, Cable fell off as a result as well. Deadpool kind of carried Cable, and without Deadpool really having a place, Cable doesn't have a place either. But Storm, I mean, I know people still use her with X-Men, but her passive ability, she can apply assist now to X-Force allies on their turn. She can also applies speed up to X-Men and X-Force allies. So she looks like she could be someone you can plug into a X-Force team, give them speed up, give them assists now. You're gonna have it seems like you're gonna have a lot of assists potentially with Storm and Domino and your X-Force characters. You're gonna speed them up so they go more often on war offense. That means that they're gonna be reducing speed bar on the enemy team more often. So it looks like your X-Force team with Storm and Domino is gonna hit hard, it's gonna hit fast, and there's gonna be a lot of assists. We'll have to see who else they get for the X-Force team. I mean, the rumor is Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and I can't remember who the other person is, but we'll see what they throw in there with X-Force. And I do remember a while back, I think about the time they brought out, oh gosh, I can't remember how long ago it was, but there used to be a skin for Deadpool as well for a while where he was an X-Force version. I think it was with Deadpool too. They gave us an X-Force Deadpool where they basically did like this black and white with the red eyes. It looked really cool. If you haven't seen Deadpool 2 yet, there is a cameo of his X-Force costume in that movie. It's there for like 5 or 10 minutes. Nothing really spoiling there, but yeah, you'll see him in his X-Force costume, which I thought was a nice little Easter egg, and I thought it looked really cool. And I was very sad to see them get rid of it here in the game as well, because that costume, I would have done that costume over his red and black one here. I love that black and red and white costume they had for him. So hopefully we'll see that come back. I mean, maybe one day they'll do skins for these characters. If they do skins, I hope they bring up the Stormbreaker version of Thor from Infinity War, because that skin was fantastic. But yeah, I mean, Datamine with Domino, we'll have to see we'll have to see what we get. But just going off of what we see with the Datamine, it looks like XForce could be a legitimate force. It looks like it could be a legitimate team for offense, and also could be pretty powerful, just like a regular blitz team or whatever else. We'll have to see what we get with them. I'm really hoping they do live up to the hype. Hopefully, Foxnex has moved on from the mistakes with Wakanda, because I keep hearing people talk about how they bumped up Wakanda to be this powerful raid team. Never really came out to that amount, never really lived up to that expectation. So we'll have to see what we get with XForce here. Hopefully we get that super powerful war team that they seem to be teasing in the data mine. We'll see. Let me know down below, what do you guys think about this XForce and Domino and what we're getting here? Do you think we're going to get some stupidly powerful war offense team? So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Also hit that bell icon for notifications for when videos go live. I will see you guys next time.